with a heart healthy diet, there are a couple of nutrients that are important. You need a lot of fiber, like a high fiber diet, a low cholesterol, low saturated fat, and that's pretty much it. And it looks like you're getting a good amount of fiber. You know, you're getting some veggies, and you're getting some fruits, and it doesn't seem like you're getting a lot of saturated fat or cholesterol, so that's good. And also sodium is another concern for the heart healthy diet. And your tomato sauce could be a high source of sodium, so that might be a place to watch. And your peanut butter maybe, and it's like peanuts if they're salted. But you seem like you got a good variety of foods, so that's good. But like we said, it might be a little bit better to think about maybe spacing your food a little bit better, so you're getting a little bit more in the morning. What do you think about that?
I can give it a try. I can try to do so.
Do you think it would be hard to, like, maybe even if you're not really too hungry, and part of the reason why you're not very hungry in the morning maybe because you're having most of your food later on in the day. So it might be good to try to eat something in the morning and have a little bit more snacks available, and try to eat your lunch. Maybe if you start in the morning with breakfast or something small in the morning time, more around 8, then at 11:30 you could be having your lunch, and then around 5 or 6 you could be having your dinner, and you would get a little bit more spread out.
All right.
So, did you have any questions?
I have a question. What happens if I use a lot of salt in my cooking? That will affect my health?
Well, I mean, a lot of people, not everyone is salt sensitive, but with the heart healthy diet, we do recommend that people keep an eye on their sodium and try to keep it at a reasonable amount.
And how you can manage that?
Well, most of the salt and sodium in our diets comes from processed foods. So, like your tomato sauce has probably got a lot of salt. Breads have a good amount of sodium in them. So by keeping the amount of sodium that processed foods that you eat, that's gonna help to decrease your sodium. The amount of salt you put on at your dinner table is not like where you're getting the most sodium from. It actually comes from more so from the packaged foods. Although decreasing your salt intake at the table is beneficial too. But it's important for your heart to not, especially if you're susceptible to too much sodium, to keep because it can raise your blood pressure, and that's not good for your heart.
Okay.
Did you have any other questions?
So, in terms of being like better in this, it's just like a start, like a new habit of having a breakfast.
Yeah. I think by spreading your meals out a little bit better, that'd be better. Maybe keeping an eye on the sodium. But besides that, it seems like you're doing pretty good. You're definitely getting in some vegetables, it sounds like, and you're getting your fruits and vegetables and good amount of fiber with the cereal, it sounds like.
What about meat? We don't eat meat at home.
Okay. Do you have any concerns about that?
No, but when we eat meat is fish meat.
Okay.
So, what is recommended?
Yeah, that's great. Fish is actually a great source of omega-3 fatty acids, which are really good for your heart. So that's great if you eat fish.
And the portion should be like once a month, twice a month. What is recommended?
They say up to 2. Well, they say 2 servings of fish
per month,
per week.
Per week.
Yeah, that's good for health.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I don't think that we do that much, but.
Yeah, you could do that.
And is any sort of fish, is shellfish count as well?
Yeah.
Oh, not that much.
Yeah, I think so. There are certain fishes that are more high in omega-3s.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if in here it talks about. So here's some information on the heart healthy diet, and here it talks about cholesterol, which I don't think is an issue for you. And it talks about saturated fat, which it doesn't seem like you're getting a lot of saturated fat, and unsaturated, and it talks about.
So, and do you think this is good combined with some sort of exercise as well, or is not related to each other?
Yeah, exercise.
This is like for a good, like a health integral.
Yes, yeah. So you definitely diet's important, but also exercise. So, did you have questions about exercise?
No, not really.
Okay.
I just wanted to know.
Yeah.
If it is in a whole thing together.
This focuses on
the diet.
This focuses on the diet.
Oh, okay, all right.
But it does say here that there are risk factors for heart healthy for heart disease, and here being inactive is actually a risk factor. So if you're active, that's protective.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
So here's something about omega-3 fatty acids, the things that you've probably heard about.
Oh, okay.
And it talks about these are the types of fishes that are the most high in those.
Okay.
So they're right
Sardines.
here. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
The pack of sardines in water or mustard.
Yeah. And then just some suggestions on from each of the different food groups, things that you can choose that are good. Things to stay away from, and then here's some information on how to read a nutrition.
Oh, the nutrition label. This is very interesting.
Yes, that'll be very helpful.
Okay.
So I'll leave this with you.
All right.
And so just to summarize, you said that you were gonna. What was your goal that you were gonna work on changing?
My mornings with my breakfast. I will work on that.
Okay, that sounds good.
And that's it.
And maybe try and just space your meals a little bit, or have a snack or that kind of thing. So give it a go. And I'd love to follow up with you when you're get out of the hospital and see you again. Would that be a good thing?
No problem.
Maybe in 2 or 3 weeks or something?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Carlos. It was lovely to talk to you.